Hi everyone, today's the day we start our first chapter of geometry, and I want to begin by looking at some basic vocabulary of points, lines, planes, and more. And I brought a special guest to help us do it.
Woohoo! It's Vocab Carl here to talk about the most important subject in the world, math, specifically geometry vocabulary.
Let's start with a point. A point is basically a locator to tell us where in the diagram we're looking at. We label points with a capital letter, so I'm going to label this point P.
A point is a place like right here where I'm standing, and I would label it C for corn.
Next is a segment. A segment's going to start at one point and then extend out to another point. So it has a start and an end, and that means that we can measure its length. A ray is going to start at a point and then go off forever in a direction.
So I start off in a point right here and go off in a direction like that forever, like this.
We'll check in with him later.
For a line, we're going to draw an arrow on both sides because it goes on forever in both directions. Lines and rays are not going to have length. Two lines will intersect at a point. So if the black line is the direction I'm going and the red line is the direction Carl's going, then we're going to meet at a specific point. Right here. Unless our lines run parallel, and then we'll never meet. A plane is a two-dimensional surface that goes on forever. So if you think about your XY grid, or a wall that goes on forever, or maybe a cornfield going on forever.
A field of corn that would go on forever, that'd be the most beautiful thing in the world. That's bringing a tear to my eye.
Two planes are going to intersect at a line, and I'll let Corncog Carl show us how that works.
Here's an example of two planes coming together, and they intersect to form a line that goes on forever and ever.
Now, before we go, we need to tell all these things apart, so a quick rundown of the notation. If we've got a point, label it with a capital letter. If we've got a segment, tell me where it starts, tell me where it ends, put a bar over it. If we've got a ray, tell me the point it starts, tell me the point it goes, and put a ray over it. If we've got a line, tell me 2 points on it, and put a line over it. Well, sometimes we might be sneaky and use a lowercase letter to label the line. That's fine.
If I got a plane, that'd keep my arms from being so tired from flapping, because, you know, flying's hard.
Not quite. If I've got a plane, just pick 3 points on the plane. And those are the basic ideas of points, lines, and planes. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll let Corncob Carl sign us off.
Woohoo! Kids, this is Corncob Carl signing off. And just remember, without geometry, life is pointless.